morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's just say 85% compatibility with someone. That's fucking take it.
Look when he was VP to now. You look when he was VP to now. You look when he was VP.
Buckler is, Harry Littman is, Boston Bryan is, etc. Hey, I thought I had seen the Blue Angels somewhere. Not at George, but I thought it's... I just come a running when someone says the word cookie. Here I am. Well, thank you, Nick Rich, for being here. I do appreciate you so much for always...
J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's quite weird.
What was weird was him joking about racism.
Any of that drama. I haven't watched any of it since Tuesday. So the last thing I...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Chugga John.
All right, microphone is on. I feel like I'm all zoomed in or something. Let's just put some decorations up here. A little something. How about this one? I'm with her. Alrighty. So there's that. All right, guys. So I almost wasn't going to go on today. I've been, ever since I ended this morning's live stream, I've been working my ass off, tearing stuff down, putting stuff away, moving stuff, all kinds of stuff. You might be hearing in the background, there's maintenance is here in the living room, right behind me. They are basically cutting out the entire, or not, but big chunks of the ceiling and the wall, There's leaky pipes up there. It's all rotten and moldy. So that's been going on. So I almost wasn't going to go on, but I thought, well, it's only an hour. Maybe we can go on for an hour. I hope you don't hear. I moved the TV from the living room into my bedroom, and I forgot I had that on, and I turned it down really low, the volume, but I can kind of hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I feel like my green screen thing is not working right. Look at, it's really fuzzy and hazy over here. I think it's because I was moving stuff around and I kind of knocked into the green screen. See, is this the right way? Am I going the right way? Yeah, it is over here. So I don't know what happened. Let's see. It's just, maybe I can move it that way a little bit. I don't know. Anyhow, let me say, let's see who's in here. Alvin Stube, I think, might have been the first one. We got Alvin says it's between Hal's show Hangout. Yep. Yeah, because I didn't even know he was going on. So for the first hour that he was on, I was doing some work, and I think I had the TV playing something else. And then I just happened to take a little break, and I changed it to see what else was on, and then I saw Hal was on. So then I thought, well, I guess I'm not going to do a pre-show, because I didn't know if that was just going to be his show for today. I didn't know he was coming back on at 3 or at 4. So I thought, well, I guess no pre-show hangout, because he's already on. This is bugging me. Which side is it bugging me now? I guess it's this side that's bugging me over here. Okay, I'm kind of discombobulated today. But so anyhow, but here we are. So he's coming on. Hal is coming on again at 4. So I thought I would go ahead and do a little pre-show, even though I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast. When you're old and you're fat and you're out of shape, just doing the little things that I've been doing. I mean, I've been moving mattresses around and beds around and the TV around and boxes around and containers. I've got all the kind of shit in here, and I've been moving around and rearranging everything. And I am tired. I am exhausted. I really just feel like laying down. But look at and the green screen is just continuing to be messed up. So just ignore the man behind the green screen. Let's see. For some reason, it's moving. I don't know what's going on. But anyhow, the guy, you might have been hearing, I think he's going to stop he might be stopping because he said that, see if he was calling out to me. Oh, okay, hang on guys, I got to go talk to the guy. I'll be right back. I got to talk to the maintenance guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to wait what's going on. Because I feel like I can see pipe from there. Yeah, but it's just in the wood. You can see nothing else more than that. And when I go upstairs, this is the same layout. Living room. And when they drop something down there, but the TV is right. I have a reason to see it. So I don't see anything.
Huh.
Yeah. Because it's dripping from the left of water. Because if it was a leak over, it would have been condition, because it's coming this way. And over here is all is going to stop from right here, it's just from right there. I call my supervisor. I have to double check tomorrow. Alright, it's dating too, she's not cooperating. She doesn't want us to get in, and we don't have the key for her apartment. And she said that she's gonna do it tomorrow.
Going right up it or
Back there, all back there, yeah.
was there some pipes there that you scrapped, or wasn't there a pipe over this?
No, it's just drywall. Oh, it was just drywall right there. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, if I'm not here, Okay, take care. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. That's what the problem is. I think I'm too close to the screen. All right, like I said, I was moving a bunch of stuff around and I was knocking into everything. Anyhow, the maintenance guy is done for the day. He's not like the main dude. I guess he's got to wait for his boss that knows more stuff. They're trying to find he was telling me that he doesn't know where it's coming from. We can see water leaking. There's no pipes right there. He went upstairs to check out what's going on up there. He couldn't see anything there. I guess he wants to check out the unit that's behind me, but that place is locked up and the lady, I guess, didn't give them permission to go in. Who lives, that's what he was telling me. So they got to wait for her to get home or something. And so basically he just said he'll come back tomorrow. So fortunately, I still don't have any furniture in the living room, especially now. What I did have, I put it in here. I moved everything in here. So all I had was a TV and a chair and a little table. But I had two big air mattresses that I had inflated, and I was using one kind of like as a couch in the living room or a bed that I would just watch TV on, and then the other one was, the reason I have two is because the one got a leak. The first one, it got a little air leak, and I couldn't figure out how to patch it. I mean, I tried to patch it and the patches wouldn't hold. So then I bought another one. I thought, well, for $50 I'll just buy another one. So I bought another one, and now a few days ago or a week ago, whatever, then that one got a small little, it's like a little pinhole leak. And I tried patching it, and still those patches don't work for shit. At least I couldn't get the patches to work, because it comes with little patches and everything, right? So then I remembered, for some reason I thought, well, what about super glue? Because I can remember, I think, using super glue before, or, super glue. You hear stories about super glue. So I went and bought some super glue, and I patched that hole, and it held, and it's been holding up really, really good. So then the other mattress, which I was going to just throw it out, but I never did throw it out. So I thought, well, since I still have the other air mattress, I might as well inflate that one and see if I can fix it with the super glue. And lo and behold, it worked. And so I had these two kind of like queen size air mattresses, all inflated. Because I was inflating them, I was making sure that the super glue was holding up and everything else. And that was one of the things that I did today. When I deflated them. It only takes 5 minutes to deflate. But the hard part is folding them up and rolling them up just right to get them to fit back in a little bag. Anyhow, that's some of the stuff I've been doing today. And like I said, I'm just kind of like my back is sore. I'm just old and out of shape, and it's just anyhow. So the maintenance guy's leaving, and he's got my ceiling and part of the wall all cut all. But that's fine. I don't care. It's an apartment. They can do whatever they want, and I'm sure, because I saw they had to do the same thing over my bathtub where it was sort of leaking from the upstairs place, and they cut a hole in it. They fixed the leak. They patched that hole. You can't even tell that there was a hole there. That's how good of a job they did. Okay, so anyway, we got Roxanne here, Alvin's here, Fancy is here. Good to see Fancy. Ask is here. Jeannie is here. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights is here. Good to see Daniel. Thanks for being over there and being here in the driver's lounge. Aaron is here. Aaron West. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you. Nick Rich 56 is here. Nick was, by the way, like number 5 today. So he says, I missed the last of Hal's test live stream. But you saw the first of it, I heard. So it was Trump more of Trump's bullshit. When I stood up, I was going to turn the TV all the way off or down, and I forgot. If you guys can hear that TV, let me know, because I have it on really like down to 5, I think, or maybe lower, and I can hear it. So if you guys can hear that TV, let me know. Aaron West, member for 3 months. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thanks for being a member. Always appreciate the memberships. Thanks for helping support the show, helping us get bigger and grow. And we're over 2,000 subscribers. And we've got, I think, about 100 members. So thank you guys so much for the memberships. Teresa is here. Good to see Teresa. As I scroll down, I know I'm already behind because I was talking to the maintenance guy there for a little bit. I may have lost some people when I did that because they didn't get to see all this beauty here, beautifulness. Hey, Kimchi is here. Freedom! She's giving us a bit of Die Hard, I think. Hello, Kimchi. Good to see you. Mike Mayberry is here. I don't think I've seen Mike Mayberry before, so thank you very much for being here, Mike. Hopefully you're still here. Hope you didn't leave us. So welcome to the Driver's Lounge, and make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button, if you would. Aaron says, I'm allergic to mold. Yeah, there's like mold up there. It's gross. It's disgusting. I did, by the way, put a request in for a new unit also. I haven't heard anything back on that. They do everything online here. There's an end unit over here that I'd like to. That didn't. I'm not sure if that sounded right either. Anyhow, CN is here. Good, hello. Good to see CN from all the way from the Netherlands, by the way. We got Kim. She says, "Sorry, hello to our wonderful host with the most." The tough cookie himself, that Mutter Trucker John. Well, hello back at you. In fact, I was going to do something and I forgot to do it. Here's what I was going to do. Yeah, Trucker John told me, he promised me, he promised me he was going to let me start the show today, since on the earlier show, he didn't even let me come on, even after like one second. And I was pretty miffed. Oh yeah, I was miffed. He didn't let me come on, and he promised. He said, "Well, I'll let you open the show." And what? How many minutes are we? We're 20 minutes in, and now I'm just now getting on. Now, I like to be Mr. Positive, but that just sort of it chafes me. I feel chafed. I'm feeling a little chafed right now. Okay, quite frankly. He completely neglected me in the first one earlier today, and then now we're 20-something minutes in, and he just now put me in after promising me that I could start the show and open the show. What is this bullshit? Excuse my French. Anyhow, hope you guys are all right. I'm feeling better now. I just had to vent a little bit. I was venting. A little venting. But I feel better now. Hope you guys all feel better. Just listening to me. I don't know. But anyhow, I was miffed, but I feel better now. Oh, miff, piff. Yeah, you purple beard guy. Stop your crying. He hardly ever even lets me on at all. And you hear me complaining? No. I ain't gonna complain about that shit. Well, at least not too much. Truth be known, I did feel a little hurt. He didn't put me on. Yeah, I was a little, all right, you got me. I was a little hurt. He didn't put me on this morning either. But, here we are. What are you gonna do? All I want is my 15 seconds of fame, of tough cookie fame. That's all. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for the world. Just put me on every now and then. And let me say hi to the people. To all the people out there. All the tough cookie fans. I know there's some out there. I know they're out there. So hey, all right. I'm on. I did my thing. You know, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Make sure you knew that I didn't, I don't know, get eaten or something. I am a cookie after all. You never know. Someone might want to eat me. That didn't sound right. But anyhow, you know what I mean. All right, guys. Back to you, Trucker John. Thank you, Cookie. Tough Cookie, that is. All right, those guys, don't let them fool you. They were pretty pissed off. They were giving me a lot of shit for not putting them on earlier today. So I was like, okay, I'll get you guys on. And, you know, things happen. Things happen. Shit happens, actually. If you want to know the truth. Tim Nelson's here, one of our resident Tims. Good to see Tim Nelson. Let's see, who else is here? We got Nick Ridge, Kim Chi, Teresa, everyone. I just heard the orange turd Trump now wants to debate Kamala Harris. Thought he did not want to, due to afraid and chicken. He's going to say whatever he's going to say. Okay? I mean, he knows that ducking her is going to make him look like the chicken shit coward that he is. But he really doesn't want to debate her because he knows he's going to get his fucking ass kicked. He's going to get his clock cleaned. She's going to wipe the floor with that orange mop top comb over. So he's in a real predicament. He really is. He's in a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if he doesn't, everyone's going to say you're chicken shit. And if he does, he's going to get his ass kicked. Hey, here's Tim Farrow, our other resident Tim. John, we are in here. Oh yeah, that's how far back I am in the chat. This is probably when I was in the living room talking to the maintenance guy. Yeah, I was momentarily away. Hey, Robert Perez, I haven't seen Robert in a while. How you been, Robert? Robert says, howdy, Trucker John, and all you beautiful Democratic voters, Slava Ukraine. Good to see you, Robert. Hope you're all right. Hope everything's all right down there, down near San Diego way. Hey, be aware. Be aware. Hey, I like that. Azira says, hey, guys, new to the show. John didn't leave for a long haul trip, did he? No, but hey, be aware. Be aware. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us here at the Truckers Lounge. And if you're still here, I hope you like, subscribe, and share. Hit that share button. It really does help a lot. As does everything. Everything, chatting, that helps. Helps get us out there in the algorithm. The algorithm, as Liberal Dan would say. Speaking of Liberal Dan, I think he's having a good time down, I think, in Disney World. Disney World. Kimchi says, hi, be aware, good to have you. Know he is talking to the maintenance dude. The maintenance dude, yeah, that was then. Hey, look, another new name, Dan Hefner. Says the debate on Fox has Thunderdome potential. I don't know, so are they still doing the ABC one? Because that's the one that Kamala Harris said, we're all set for ABC on September 10th. And I'll be there whether or not Trump will be there or not. Now, I haven't heard about the Fox one that Trump said he wanted to do. You know, where he could stack the crowd. He wants to have a crowd. He wants to have an audience, and he can fill the audience full of maggots. He can have his favorite Fox News host moderate it. That's what he wants. But Kamala's like, no, we're doing it on ABC with no audience, no live audience, none of that horse shit. That's the last thing I heard. So I haven't heard of any other things there. Robert Perez, Trucker John Show is live and kicking. Nick Ridge says, John has a pleasant way of dealing with maintenance personnel. Could you guys hear me over there talking? Dan Hefner says, you are correct, Kimchi. I don't know why I said it that way. It was like, you are correct, sir. You are correct. Not that kimchi's a sir. I'm just saying that's reminds me of some movie or something where it's like, you are correct, sir. Be Aware says, thanks and hello to Kimchi, Aaron West, Teresa. Be Aware, has Hal been on yet? He did an early show, a surprise impromptu, because he was earlier, his computer had crashed, and he had to redo a bunch of stuff, so I guess he was doing a test run. And then he ended up doing like 2 hours, and then, so he was on earlier, but he said he was going to come back on at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So that's why I'm here. I usually do a little hangout where we hang out before the show. And that's why I call it in between, because he did, it's just, you know what it is. Nick Rich says, Leaky Pipes called Boston Brian. I don't know if Boston Brian would come out like 2,000 and something miles to, I mean, he's a great guy. I'm sure it's not because he wouldn't want to, but, it's a bit of a long house call, I guess, or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, Paul Sharky Mannion is in the driver's out. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. Fancy needs a new mattress. She says hers is too soft. Teresa, I read Trump wants 3 debates with Kamala Harris, and of course, one on Fox News. What a jerk he is. He wants 3, right? Oh. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey, look at there, Fancy gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Fancy, for gifting out a membership. And it looks like Steve got it. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much. That helps to promote the show, gets the show going, gets us out there. There's Tamara Price. Hello, Tamara. Good to see Tamara. I'm still doing the hellos here, and we're 34 minutes into it. But I did have to step away for a bit because of the maintenance thing. Be Aware says, hi, Trucker John. First-time viewer, probably an algorithm from being a sparkler. Absolutely. And I'm glad you're here, and I hope you come back. I do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday mornings, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific time for an hour before Hal comes on. And then Saturdays, I come on around 11 whenever Hal finishes his Saturday show. And we do a post-show hangout. After-show hangout. What do you want to call it? Just so you know, if you want to make a note of that. So you can come back. Make sure you hit that notification button if you haven't already. Notifications, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then hopefully that'll help you get here. Non-useful says servants in the rear. Not sure what that's about. I'm trying to think of what that was referring to. Let's see. CNB, be aware, hello. That's how I ended up here too. Laughing out loud. Yes, it's part of my plan. You guys have fell victim to my plan. Let's see. Who else we got here? Be aware, will Hal be showing up with Ficus? Well, you never know. There's a good chance of it, but you just never know. You gotta watch and find out. CN says Teresa, she better not go to Fox. Not worth the time. She must have more class than those mofos. Those mofos. Yeah, I wouldn't go there either. I mean, like the meme says, why would you go to a debate on a station or a channel or whatever that just paid about $780 million or whatever the hell it was, for lying for Trump, for lying for the guy that wants to debate her. Tim Farrell, Hal kind of stepped on Johnny's toes. No, not really. I mean, it was a surprise. Yeah, it did sort of. I didn't, because the only reason I was saying earlier that there wouldn't be because I went into Hal's chat and I go, well, I guess there's not going to be a pre-show hangout, because I thought, I didn't know he was going to also keep doing come back later. I was just thinking that the show he did today was going to be it, because I came in late, so he may have explained what he was going to do, but I missed that part. So that's all that was. You know, that's what it was about. Kimchi says, I changed my photo to show how old my husband looked compared to me. He was only 6 years older. And it's just a tiny little thing on here I can barely see. Anyhow, so. Michael Meandros says, Vance said that he should debate Kamala instead of Donald. JD, yeah, it don't work that way, son. It don't work that way. Son. Be Aware says Mango Mussolini, or how'd that one asshole say it? The one who interviewed Trump the other day. That one moron. Because he didn't know what fascism was, so he looked it up, and then like Mussolini was one of the examples or whatever, and he completely butchered. Guy couldn't read. Anyhow, Be Aware says Mango Mussolini just figured out he is down in the polls and needs a debate to get back in the race. He's terrified. He's scrambling. He's desperate. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know if he should zig or if he should zag. Because he's fucked. He's fucked. Royally. Non-useful says Harris will pull the plug and drain the swamp. CN says nobody at Fox will vote for her, but they will cut the clips and make fun of her. Yeah, Fox, you know, they'll load the audience up with maggots. Just so that, you know, they'll cheer everything that Trump says and they'll boo everything that she says. You know, fuck that shit. Be Aware says just did. John, thanks. Oh, I think that's talking about subscribing and liking and all that stuff. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. I don't know. I was thinking of a song. Isn't there a song like that? Let's see. Fancy says, yes, I heard you. Oh, can you guys hear the TV? That's the one thing I want to know. No one has said they've heard the TV, so I guess you can't hear the TV. It's so low, but I can hear it. Captain Lurk, size matters. Be Aware says Fox News or Phone News and MSNBC should host a joint debate with Brett Baer and Rachel Maddow as the moderators. Hard no to Phone News doing it by themselves. And also no to a live audience. Because they really want to pack the crowd or try to get any type of maggots in there they can. Nick Rich says, Mr. Spock is doing a live stream right now at a racetrack with live band in the background. Adieu, mon amis. Does that mean you're leaving, Nick Rich? You're leaving us for Mr. Spock? Jeez, Nick. Kim Shee says, Hagen. Okay, so that must be have a good night. Oh, have a good night. I think that's what that means. Have a good night. See, I'm figuring stuff out. Sometimes I can figure it out like there's no tomorrow. Let's see here. There in West Boston, Brian's probably not licensed in Nevada. Yeah, I didn't think about that, huh? Maybe if he comes in and does like an under the table work. No, but this is a department, so he would have to be licensed. Hey, you got Terrence Bunce. Good to see Terrence in here. Says, but I'm sure there is a dress code. No bison hats allowed. Sorry, MAGAs. Yeah, like the what was that guy? The shaman, the maggot shaman or whatever. But hey, Terrence Bunce, good to see you. I don't know if I've seen you before, so thank you again. Thank you also for being here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe and share button for me if you would. Be greatly appreciated. Fancy says, I'm watching the car show on my tablet. What car show? Was it a car show? Aaron, I'm a closet Swiftie. I used to use a Swiffer. In fact, I have a Swiffer, but it's not like... I used to like the kind where you push the button and it would spray out the cleaner, but I don't think they even make those anymore. I think they just make it where you just put like a little pad on it, and then I don't know, you're supposed to just dust mop it or something. I don't know. Okay, so now we're doing some Taylor Swift bashing. I'm skipping that. No, I'm just kidding. You guys aren't bashing. Big Hook says the stench of desperation from Trump is quite apparent. I thought you were going to say palpable. Anyhow, his exit may be coming soon if he gets destroyed in the first debate. The only way if he's exiting, then watch his plane, because if he exits this race, he's going to try to run. He's going to try to flee the country, because all that's awaiting for him is a prison cell. In my humblest of opinions. Cian says, like the turd is trying to brainwash his clowns that Harris is stupid, much projection or what? Racist too. Yeah, it's so, we've heard it so many times, this projection, and I mean, even, well, I don't want to give maggots any credit really, but I think most of the people that are Republicans that aren't maggots, but maybe they've been voting for Trump because it's their party. And they still, it's like me. I'm going to vote for Democrats over Republicans, but at least the Democrats, are decent, and the ones that aren't, like a Bob Menendez, we say fuck you, get the fuck out. We don't try to cover up for their shit. So I think there's a lot of Republicans, and we've been seeing Republicans leaving or saying they're going to vote for Kamala Harris. They've had enough of this shit. And so that shit of calling her stupid, it's not working. None of that shit's going to work. It's not going to work. We know she's not stupid. And even most of the Republicans, other than maybe some really super brainwashed maggots, no one's buying that shit, Trump. We know that Kamala Harris is smart. You don't get to be a state AG and a senator in California and all that stuff. I mean, we know, we know she's not dumb. She's a very intelligent woman. So your fucking horseshit name calling isn't gonna fucking work, Trump. Not gonna work this time. So let him do it, because I think the more he does it, there's more and more people who are just gonna go, really? Even Republicans on the Republican side, more and more are just saying, I can't vote for this guy. And not only they're saying that they can't vote for him, they're saying, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. There's a lot of people coming over. And a lot of, like prominent people that are, like mayors and office holders and shit. Republicans, Robert Perez, let's go Mandel. Bicycle Mike 42. I have not seen Bicycle Mike in a long time. Thank you, Bike Mike, for being here. Bicycle Mike says, it's a maggot's worst nightmare. It's Bicycle Mike 42. Yeah. All right, Bicycle Mike. Well, welcome back. Like I said, I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for checking in, hanging out with us. Well, we just hang out before Hal comes back on. Non-Useful says ABC has provided Trump plenty of commercial time for diaper changes. That's always, a thing to think about. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mrs. Buck was live at a car show. Okay. I thought Nick said something else. Anyhow, I don't know, but all right. Fancy says, when you hear about the Alaskan rally, you know he is about to escape. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's just a stone's throw away from good old Russia, Ruski. Be Aware says, he is more than welcome to flee the country. I hear Snowden has an extra room he can rent. He could probably just get Snowden's old room, because I don't know if Snowden is really still breathing or not. You know what I mean? Hey, we got Richard. Richard's here. Richard is in the driver's lounge. Richard says Trump calls his opponents names. Child Trump. Yeah, he's got the mentality of an 8-year-old. Trump does. By the way, Richard, thanks for being here. Good to see Richard. Not sure if I've seen Richard before. I think maybe I have. So I just want to say, I don't have the memory that Hal does. I think Hal remembers every single person in his chat, which is amazing because it's got 70,000 subscribers now, and anytime he goes on, he's usually, 1,500, 2,000 people in there. Anyhow, Richard says, Right Side Broadcasting Network has banned me from the chat room for making derogatory comments about dictator Trump. Wow. I guess they just can't handle it. They can't handle the truth. Big Hook says, I feel the need for Z's nap time before work later, everyone. Well, thanks for dropping in and saying hi to us. I do appreciate you being here. And go get your nap. A nice nap before work is always a good idea, I think. So you can go in, and as long as you don't get sleep too long, just a good 20 to 30 minute nap, I think, is all you need. Otherwise, you're going to be all groggy for work, and that's not good. See, there's this person, I don't know their name, it's like that says, I love you. This is the same person that has a different profile name, I think, every time. So, I love you too. We all love you. Thanks for being here, by the way. Let's see. Be Aware says, I hope he believes his own BS and fails to prepare for the debate again. There will be no more. There will be more. There will be more. Schadenfreude. For us after she takes his lunch money. Yeah, the guy, he can't prepare for anything because he just doesn't have the capacity, the mental capacity to study or anything. And I'm saying, hey, there's people that have problems that have, like learning disabilities or attention disabilities, ADHD and all that kind of stuff. And God bless them, God, for folks like that. But Donald Trump has a problem, and he doesn't want to address it, and he's never addressed it, and he just thinks he can wing everything. He thinks he can. He thinks he's so smart because he's convinced himself that he's the smartest man in the room, and he thinks he can just wing everything. And hey, it's to his own detriment. It's to his own detriment. Richard says, when Trump plays his invisible accordion, you know he's lying. You mean like this? We like to call it, there was another person calling that a concertina. I call it a squeeze box. Daddy's got a squeeze box. No, wait. Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy never sleeps at night. Anyhow, it's a squeeze box. Kim Shi says, hi there, how is your name pronounced? Well, how is the name over there and the comment, how does the comment come in before the name? When everybody else, it's the name and then the comment. Be aware, just like it sounds. I can't pronounce that. Yeah. Anyhow, Cian says, be aware, yes, more than that, he will burn and crash inside and less hope the medic's going to be there. Non-useful says, Lucas Kuntz won his Democratic primary. He goes on to defeat Josh Hawley. Well, we're hoping for that part. Okay, so he won his primary, and that's good news. I don't know. I haven't followed Lucas Kuntz's campaign real closely, but I think he was on Nicole Sandler's show. I think And I've just seen some things pop up about him, and he seems like a good candidate. It would be nice to beat Josh Hawley. Josh Hawley, little twinkle toes. Jan 6 sympathizer. He needs to go. He needs to go. Go, go, go. Dan Hefner just says Josh Hawley needs to be sent running. He needs to be sent on his little tippy toes. His little tippy toes. Just skadoodling on out. He needs to just skadoodle on out of Congress forever. Hey, Mad Mac's here. Good to see Mad Mac. I haven't seen Mad Mac in a while either. Mad Mac. Mad Mac says, I think he's too damn lazy to do any research or to work. Yeah, he is. He's the laziest motherfucker I've ever seen. Mad Max says, the damn rapist, pedophile, and mofo. Yep. Kim Shi says, I copied the text. Yeah, I don't know what that is either, but I'm just saying that everybody else's, their name comes up first, and then whatever they type comes up. But with this squiggly person, it's the opposite. I'm just going to call you squiggly person since I don't know what that says. And I don't mean any disrespect. Hey, there's Diane Capobianco. Says, hi, Trucker John. I just logged in. I was watching a little bit of the Olympics last night, and there was a diver, a U.S. diver, named Capobianco. And the first person I thought of was Diane. Just wondering if there's any relation. Let's see. Kim, she says, you forgot functionally illiterate and terminally stupid at Mad Mac. Yeah, just throw those in for good measure. Hey, Rob4419 is here. Rob says hi, Trucker John, and to everybody else. Well, hi back at you, Rob. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us here in the Driver's Lounge as we just hang out. We're just hanging out until Hal comes on. Should be coming on shortly. It's about 3:53, so maybe around 7 minutes or so we might see Hal coming on. And then when that happens, we'll all jump over there. And if you guys would be so kind as to give me a little shout out when you go over there, a little kind of like a little raid situation, a little Trucker John raid sitch, that'd be absolutely cool of y'all. Yeah, Diane says Trump's presser was basically a free rally for him, which is kind of true, but I think it just kind of just showed really more and more of how stupid and how wrong and how idiotic his ideas are and things that he says are. Fancy says Cory Bush lost, I heard. Yeah, I heard that too. Did I hear that on Nicole? Or, I heard that yesterday, I guess. Either on Randy's show or Nicole's show. But now we just got to hope the person that beat her, because that was a primary, will go on and win the general, and not let a Republican get that. That's the main thing, I think. CN says at Kimchi, that is a bit much for all the sparklers. Maybe ask if she can use something else. I don't know what that was referring to. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and skip on down a little bit. Be aware says Arabic is written from right to left. Oh, that's why. Is that why? Oh, so that's why the name is coming up. I mean, it's like the comment is coming up first, and then the name. All right. I mean, no disrespect. I called you Squiggly, Mr. Squigglies, or whatever, because I don't. It's just like when I do Uber, and every now and then there'll be usually like an Asian person, and for their name it'll have like Chinese characters or whatever it is. I don't even know. Some type of Asian characters, right? Instead of a name, and I'm just like, all right, I can't call you by your name because I don't know your name. Diane says, Hal covered the press earlier. Yeah, we were talking about that. Kimchi says his name translates to Marcel Jobin. You're welcome. Well, thank you, Kimchi. Thank you very much. Should I just say Marcel Jobin then? Is that real? Is that true? Or, anyhow, Mozart, Trucker John Convoy. Hey, Mozart. Yeah, we'll do a Trucker John Convoy over to over to Hal's channel. Jack McCool, the coolest name on the internet. I'm telling you, Jack McCool. There's no cooler name out there. Trump is trying to add Fox debate, so if Kamala declines, he can say he won't do ABC. Well, he can do that all he wants. Kamala says she's gonna be there. The last I heard, she said, "I'm gonna be there at the ABC debate, with or without Don." And ABC, the last I heard, said, "We're gonna cover it. We're gonna be there too." So what do you want to do, Don? Do you want to go? Do you not want to go and let Kamala have 2 hours of free primetime promotion, or do you want to drag your sorry ass over there and try to wing it against the former AG prosecutor? You know? Robert Perez, I'll tell Hal that Trucker John saved my life, okay? Okay, Robert. I think a simple, this is a Trucker John raid would do. You know, I don't want you to go too far. MJ Daniel says, fast, stupid, and orange is no way to go through life, son. Dean Wormer. I thought you were talking about me for a minute there. Like, because I'm like, fat, old. I was saying earlier that I'm fat, old, and out of shape. And I was exhausted from all the little stuff I was doing today. Moving around, all this shit. Be Aware says, Nask and Nastaliq are the 2 most commonly style adopted by Arabic script-based languages. I've never even heard of that before. Paul Sharky Man, he says, "Hey TJ, I'll put a good word in for you on Hal's show. See you soon." All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Malzar says, "Only Chinese and Japanese have characters. Other languages like Korean have unique alphabets." Okay, so it was either Chinese or Japanese that I'm seeing these characters. I have a feeling maybe in Japanese. And so instead of putting their name like in English, it just has characters. So when they get in the car, I can't go, "Hey, ride for Joe," or whatever. So usually I'll just go, "Yeah, I'm John," just to make sure they're getting in the right car, because I've had that happen where people get the wrong people get in the wrong car. So yes, writes Marcel Joe Biden. Alrighty. Well, anyhow, whatever your name is, thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here, and hope you like, subscribe, and share. Alrighty. Fancy says they need one of those game show buzzers that goes off every time he lies. I think they should do like Ghostbusters, where they hook up a little electric thing on his finger or whatever, and every time he lies, they just zap his ass. And then it would be just the nuns on. They might kill the guy. I should have said that. I should not have said that because I do not. I'm just joke. This is joking satire. I need a satire button. I need a joking button. Whatever. Okay, I was just joking. I didn't mean for that part of it. I just meant they should just keep zapping it. He'd be if they hooked a little electrode onto his finger every time he told a lie. The whole thing would be this. Okay, that's what I meant. I didn't mean to take it to the next level. If you know what I mean. Kimchi says it's a trucking convoy. MJ Daniel, TJR, Trucker John Ray. There you go. You guys are getting into the spirit of things. It is 4. Let me do a quick check. Should we do a quick check? See if Hal. I don't see Hal yet. Not seeing Hal. So he's not on yet, as far as I could tell. Hey, look at there. Zolda Zin. Welcome to Driver. Thank you so much. Zolda Zin has become a member. Thank you so much, Zolda. Thank you. I do appreciate it. A new member. Welcome to the Driver's Lounge. Welcome to the fold, I guess. I don't know. Good to see you. We got another member. Let's see. Well, I forgot the name and will for sure not know about it in 5 minutes. Sorry, Marcel. Mozart, I'm fat and old, but at least I'm not a conservative. That's right. That would just be just a little too much. I can forgive you for being fat, and I can forgive you for being old. It's pretty hard for me to forgive you for being conservative, and I mean conservative in the sense that the way we think of conservatives as being almost synonymous with Republicans and the Republican Party, and the Republican Party being basically taken over by MAGA. Let me stipulate all that. All right. Hey, Core Academy here because Hal sent me to support you, brother. Oh, thank you so much, Core Academy. Well, thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share so that someday we'll have as many subscribers as Hal. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. Kimchi satire. Yeah, I need to get one of those satire buttons or things like that. One of these days, I'll do it. In fact, I could do it, but I can't do it right now. But I'm going to make one. I'm going to make me a satire thingy and see if I can, for emergency use, like just happened there. Mad Mac, I like the shock idea. Love to see eyes. Oh yeah, all right. I'm going to skip down a little bit. Mozart, either that or maybe Shark Bite. Jack McCool, he shit himself every time he zapped. That's right there. Hey, look at our friend, I think Marcel. Can I call you Marcel? Became a member. Thank you so much. So we got 2 new members today. I want everyone to a big round of applause to Azolda and to Marcel for becoming members. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Hey, there's Jolie. I know Jolie's been extremely busy, so thank you for being able to come in for a few minutes here as we're about ready to hop on over to Hal. Azolda says Hal is streaming tonight. He's supposed to be coming on any minute now, Azolda. Any minute now. He might already be on. So, yeah, and when we go over there, let's do a big old Trucker John raid and let Hal know that we had a little hangout session and that we're coming from here. Yes, Marcel. All right, Marcel, thank you so much for that membership. Azolda, thank you for yours. Thank everybody. I'm going to say the thank yous because we might be leaving pretty soon. So just thank you to everybody who's showed up, 50 watch and 65 thumbs ups. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hit that share button. Let's get as big as Boston Brian and as big as Ojeda and as big as Hal. Let's get our numbers up. And together, all of us can fight MAGA, and we can fight for the true cause of being a Democrat and voting blue and getting that big blue tsunami going. Right? The big blue tsunami. So all of us, Tara Dublin, there's 2 Taras, by the way. Trucker John, Nicole Sandler, Randy Rhodes, Tom Hartman, Hal Sparks, Boston Brian, the Major Ojeda, Texas Paul, who else? All of us. We all need to just like, subscribe, and share, get the shows going, and get the word out. Get the word out that we need to vote blue. We need to vote for Democrats all up and down the ballot. Not just for the top ticket, but all up and down. Let's get the Congress that Kamala Harris needs behind her so she can get some good work done. Continue the legacy of Joe Biden. Continue with this great, big Biden booming economy and keep it going. And then add her. She's going to add her style to it. She's going to add her little, touches to it. And let's just keep it going, guys. You guys are awesome. I want to thank all you guys for being here. Everyone's saying goodbye. Remember, Jolie says, remember we got memberships, and we picked up 2 new members today, Jolie. 2 new members, Marcel and Izolda. You can also show up the show by liking, subscribing, sharing. And you can also buy me a coffee over at buymeacoffee.com/JR Fowler. THX, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, you guys, okay, I'm just going to do a quick check. Let's see, is Hal on yet? I don't see it yet coming on. Not seeing it. But as soon as he's on, we're gonna jump on over. We're gonna jump on over to the other side. Uh-oh, what have I done? Anyhow, you guys, let me know if you guys see Hal come on. Let me know, and then we'll go over to the chat over there. But it's been great hanging out with you guys. This is the House Sparks pre-show hangout. That's what we've been doing. We've been hanging out. Actually, this is the in-between shows hangout because he did have an earlier show today. And now he's supposed to have another one tonight in a few minutes here. So this is just the in-betweener hangout. We're just hanging out, just shooting the shit. Jolie says, my daughter is super excited to vote for our first woman president. She talks about it every day. She's absolutely giddy. And that is so great. And it's Kamala Harris has added such reinvigorated the campaign and the Democratic Party on the whole here. You know, it's really a wonderful thing to see. My throat's really dry right now. But yeah, it's so great. It's like we're getting a second chance, and I don't think we're going to fuck it up. Like, you know, when Hillary was voting, we were all saying the same thing. And we were all like, first woman president, first woman president. But we're not going to, like I say, we're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe trick. We're not going to fall for Trump's games, his name calling. We're not going to fall for any of that bullshit. And we're going to get Kamala Harris in there, first woman president. And I think she's going to be a great president. She's going to be a great president. Gerald Moraine gave me a thumbs up, apparently. So thank you, Gerald, for that. Robin, 449, not yet. Marcel, I guess, says, this actor, I remember him. It was my favorite movie. I don't remember the name of his movie. He was crazy. Right. Oh, you're talking about The Shining. Jack Nicholson. Yeah, that's Jack Nicholson. And it's like, I put that in there because, you know, Chuck and John, here's Johnny. You know, I thought it'd be funny. Marcel says, he is like Trump. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, Michael McAndrews here. I'm excited for Kamala and Walls. It's not Waltz, but right? You know, I can't wait for November. Me too. Is that the right spelling? I don't know. But yeah, I can't wait either. It's going to be great. We're, what, 90 days? Are we at 90 days or whatever it is? And can't come soon enough, huh? Yeah, Mozart saying that's Jack Nicholson from The Shining. Here's Johnny. What was her name? Wendy? She just passed away, huh? The actress who played that. Was her name Wendy in that movie? And he's like, honey, I'm home. Here's Johnny. That was the best part of the movie when he was trying to get her in the bathroom. MJ Daniel, Hillary would have been a good president. She would have been, I think, a great president. You know, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And now we've got redemption. We've got a second chance. Let's not blow it. Let's not blow the second chance. Make sure you're registered. Go to vote.org. Check your registration. Make sure you're eligible to vote and vote. Vote for Kamala. Vote all blue. Vote blue for the things that are dear to you. That's what that's my new little thing. Because when I say vote blue, no matter who, people criticize. Mainly right-wingers, so why should I give a fuck what they say? But, you know, then they come at you, you're just a sheep, you just want people to be sheep, you just want people to vote blue no matter who. So I'm changing it to vote blue for the things that are dear to you. Like freedom of choice, bodily autonomy, Medicare for all, getting us off fossil fuels and going into green renewables that we need to do. All those kind of things, the things that are dear to you. Social Security, Medicare, those are dear to me. I'm not on Medicare yet. I'm still a couple years away. But, you know, those are the things that are dear to you. Vote blue. Zoltan, I need to watch The Shining. It's a good movie. I like the movie. I remember a lot of people who are really like Stephen King, because it's from a Stephen King novel. And, of course, the Stephen King diehard, you know, readers, you know, whenever it's hard to I guess make a movie from a book and be really loyal to it or whatever. So there was a lot of criticism from the Stephen King fans, but since I never read the book, and I've read some Stephen King, I've read a few of his novels. They're good. He's a good writer, of course. He's an icon, right? But I never had read The Shining or anything like that. So for me, I think the movie's great. Stanley Kubrick directed it. Jack Nicholson, you know, in his prime time, Jack Nicholson era, is great. Oh, Hal's on. Okay, all right. So, Jolie's got to check your thing there. Jolie's got the link to go over to Hal. I will see you guys over there. Thank you guys so very much for being here. You guys are awesome. Let's do a big old Trucker John raid over Hal's channel. And I will see you guys Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific time. All right? Right after Hal's show on Saturday, I'll see you. And I might see you for an impromptu maybe tomorrow if my new microphone comes in. Just saying. I might do an impromptu tomorrow. So hit the notification button. Just saying. Hit that notification button. So you know if I come on for an impromptu tomorrow. All right, guys. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys over there. But I'm also going to do a little stretching, because I don't want to pull a hamstring, for God's sakes.
Well, it's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. We'll have some fun times, hopefully nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes. Might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about door chimes. But if we did, I'd be only too glad. So hasta la vista, baby. The show is over, but could I ask you maybe to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should have stuck to truck driving, who I tried to kid. At least when I was out there driving, I could handle a skid. But doing this live stream, baby, has been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again right here on the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna do it again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We're Gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream, this is where we win. Right here on the Trucker John live stream. Know it's time to say goodbye. The show is coming in. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again.
Well, it's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. We'll have some fun times, hopefully. Nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes, might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about gold chimes, but if we did, I'd be on to glad. So hasta la vista, baby. The show is over, but could I ask you, maybe to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant. But I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should've stopped a truck driving. Who am I trying to kid? At least when I was out there driving, I could handle the skid. Doing this live stream, baby, it's been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. We gonna do it again and again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream, this is where we win. Right here on the Trucker John kid. At least when I was out there driving, I could handle the skid. Doing this live stream, baby, it's been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. We gonna do it again and again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live